Hello and welcome to my 25th birthday special. That is the birthday special for my 25th birthday, not the 25th one I've done. I make that joke every year and I still find it funny. Anyway, yeah, in these videos I normally play a game that I've been playing a lot at the moment, and to be honest I've not really been playing that much. It was a choice between Shadow of War, which is a bit too story based, Metal Gear Solid 5, and I just didn't think I could do anything entertaining with that, or this, because I've been playing a lot of, this is a Resonant Rise 3 mod pack. So yeah, this is just the world I play for fun. So I thought I'd play around a little bit. I've got a massive quarry over there. Play around a little bit, show you sort of what I'm up to, and yeah, this is for my birthday, so it doesn't really need to lead anywhere, and it won't. It's just, thought I'd play a bit on camera. So this is the sand base. So this used to be a cabin, because I've got a load of mods on, including a couple that aren't normally optional in the Resonant Rise one, like Minecraft Comes Alive is in my one of these. I also have what's it called, Ancient Warfare. Anyway, one of the mods spawned this sort of cabin. You can see the original shape there with the logs. And I just sort of expanded it, because it was just right on the edge of the desert. It was perfect. So I could have nice grassland and lots of sand. I also have this little ender pearl crop, because the ender pearls are bloody awkward to find. Because there's so many other mobs in this pack, so it's just so damn hard to get hold of certain things. So this is my machine setup. I'm still running on fuels, which I'm surprisingly low of. Oh no, I've got two loads of that. Right, I'll just stick them in there to keep it powering. These, I've got a quarry set up in the nether, and I've got the quarry over there, which is still going. They sort of filter through by ender chests up there. And I have this thing, but I'll come back to that in a sec. Also, this one has Ganny's Nether, or the Ganny's mods, which I've never played with, but are really interesting. So I've got a Wither Scrub, which grows Wither Skeleton Skulls, Glowing Reed, which grows Glowstone, and that's Blazing Cactoid, which grows Blaze Rods. I also have some bees here, which I'm only using to breed up trees, and appears not to be working. I'm not really good at forestry bees. I tried it once or twice, but they just never really caught me. Oh, actually, that does look like it has actually created a new kind of leaf. Oh, and yeah, Grimoire of Gaia is on this as well. Is that a different kind? Oh no, it's just... pollinated. Good. It's been bloody awkward, because I was trying to get some ebony leaves, and I got bored of waiting, and I ended up just making... using coloured black planks, but I'll show you that in a sec. So I've got quicksand around here as my perimeter, because all the bloody mobs just rush me, so I just have that little perimeter. I also have bloodwood. Again, that'll come in later. So yeah, mostly I'm running off solar for the quarries and stuff, and for that. And that's run off, the machines are all run off a furnace generator. So, I've sort of been depopulating this entire area. Because, you see, the way I play Minecraft is I'm very destructive. It's the G-Tech way, really. No carbon neutrality here. It's, carbon footprint so large that it's just a carbon bloody world hole. Let's skim the top of the Skystone meter over there. You can even see my path up to it. Anyway, so I love decimating the landscape with massive quarry holes, no forests. I mean, this all used to be bloody thick forest, but nope, that's all gone. And so all of my Minecraft servers always look like this, just decimated entirely, and I love it. Anyway, time to go see the really interesting thing. I'll just wait for the night. Oh, another ender pearl's growing. You see, I started off with... I searched like 3 bloody dungeons, and finally got an ender pearl seed. An ender lily seed, which I then planted on some endstone I found in a Undertaker in the Nether, which is part of Gani's Nether pack, Nether mod. Grew that, and it slowly duplicated, and then I just found a load of them in more Undertakers in the Nether, so I actually have some spares that I can't fit here. But they melt down into tons and tons of like resonant ender. It's amazing. Anyway, this is an enhanced portal, which is something I've never used before. But it's time to... I'm using a lot in this one because the other place is bloody miles away. So this is sort of my world. Massive desert, which I'm using a lot of. Actually, before I do go through, I'll just turn that off again because it's using fairly limited power. The reason I set up base here, because I spawned on the other side of the desert, I think, and I just wandered, is because of a thing over this way. And I have no idea what mod there. I think you can do... Oh no, that's a cloud. I don't know which mod it is that spawns these things, but it's so damn cool. Ah, there it is. You can just about see it. What the hell is that? Is that a jungle tree? Why is there a jungle tree in the middle of a birch forest? Yeah, it's fine. I'll leave it. There. It's getting glimpses of it. Boom! Look at that thing! I found that and it's like, right, I need to set up near that because that is going to be one hell of a dungeon to climb. And it's like a tree clock thing, isn't it? With sort of gears. I don't even know what those sort of belts are made of. I never looked actually. But this thing, total letdown. Nothing in it whatsoever. Not a chest, not a spawner, absolutely nothing. Climb to the top, just nothing there. So that's a massive letdown. I mean, my entire world is called the Tower because I found that and it's like, oh yeah, that's gonna be my big sort of test, and it's like, no, it's nothing at all. So now I've got a different life goal. What are these? Chestnuts. Oh, nice. Right, I just want to find out what this belt thing's made of, this thing here. That is, in fact, stained clay, white stained clay. Okay, cool. Couldn't have guessed that. So yeah, that is an amazing looking tower, and you can even see holes there that I may have caused. But yeah, that's a massive letdown. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, but I really thought it would be something cool. You know, just a chest with loot at the top would have been really nice. But anyway, time for that portal I so tantalisingly teased. Here we go. Ta-da! We're in a pyramid. No, it's not actually a pyramid. Anyway, I'll come back to the brain in a sec. This is my village. Built all of this from scratch. Because this was a building. This was a pre-made building that I found. Not with these materials, it was like logs. It did have sandstone though, surprisingly. Different sandstone. I'm very fine, Ricky. How are you? I'm going to shake your hand. I am so polite, yes. So that's the Minecraft Come to Life mod. So is this? That's not my son. Hello, Petra. Sorry to hear about your husband. Funny story about the husband. I'll come back to that. She used to be married. Right, shake hand. I am so polite. Yes, we're good friends, you and I. No, she really kind of doesn't like me. I indirectly got her husband killed. I'll come back to that in a sec. So this is the Ancient Warfare mod. Oh, sorry. Yeah, getting distracted. This is Dryad Village, called because, didn't actually see any. Around my sand base are Dryads. They spawn in the forest, and I really love the Dryad design. I love Dryads in fiction and stuff, so I named it after that. And this is the pink wood is eucalyptus, which is the only tree that spawned sort of close to this building. And I built the rest up myself. So marble things. No, Ricky, my friend, don't go near that. I'm gonna have to put up fences. So you see, bit of an awkward thing. Petra, this young thing here, was married to... I'm fine, Petra, thanks. Was married to the very first villager who lived in this house, called Wiley, and he was a priest. She was married to Wiley the priest, and he drowned. Because you see, this mod is odd. It's sort of random whether an interaction will work or not. So he and I had a bit of a falling out. I went to shake his hand, and he told me to go away. So when I saw him next, yeah, because he lived in that house, he was like stood around here. I walked past him because I was going into the town hall, and when I turned around, he was stood with his head under the waterfall, and he drowned just on the spot, leaving a widow and a baby boy. So that is absolutely tragic, and I intend to put him in the graveyard, because we have a graveyard off in that direction, which I'll go find in a sec. So ignore me, Petra. It's also a vein miner, which is amazing for chopping down trees, and I have a coin of fortune. That's why things keep flying to me. It's the first bloody thing I built as soon as I got a nebulous heart, because Reliquary has changed a lot since I last played it. I'll just make a load more pink wood so that I can get a load more of these and finish that bloody finish this fence, because I cannot trust them not to just drown in the ornamental waterfalls, which is not something I thought would be an issue, but there. Okay. It's a bit... it's not as good as it looked, but I'd rather have, you know, a fence around than have my villagers randomly drowning. So, before I go to the graveyard, which I'll need a sign for... right, so... Yes, this uses Ancient Warfare, which is a bitch of a mod. It is so awkward in places. So I built him a farmhouse. There's no point putting anything in here. They don't actually sleep. It's just more for the look of it. That looks like more cows. Oh god, Ogden's merged with his bloody courier. Go on, Bob. Oh, they're out of food. That's why. Okay. I'll give you half of the baked potatoes. Right, Ogden. There are only supposed to be 10 cows. That is more than 10 cows, Ogden. You're not doing your ranching right. And then there's Farmhand Bob as well. Yeah, there are only supposed to be 10 of each animal. It's not working, it's not working. The couriers are... Ooh. Did you hear that? There are loads of mobs in this one, and apparently there's one over here with a rocket launcher. Is that him? No, that's a horse. Yeah, they're very, very explosive at night. Also, there's a redwood that didn't spawn properly, so I just call it the shard. Anyway, yes, so there's this is the animal farm. It's a little bit laggy here because of all the animals. There shouldn't be this many. It's just it being buggy. Also, every time I walk past here, I'm inundated with bloody feathers. Look at that, 43 feathers. But the way this works is Ogden ranches them, so he tends to these. They, you know, produce beef and leather. That one produces pork. That produces wool, I think, and mutton. And this one produces eggs and feathers. And they get put into this chest. So that's Bob's job. Bob carries them and puts them in this chest. Then I have Ivo the Eggman, who takes the eggs out of here. Well, he takes everything else as well, I think. Does he? I don't know. Ah, screw it. I'll find out. Yes, he does. He takes all of the cookables, puts them in here, and they get put through the butchery, which is this mess of pipes. Oh, there. Oh, we're very low on power. Why are we so low on power? and they all get cooked up, and he's called the Eggman because he then goes and... they've gone to sleep. It's not your home, Ivo. Your home is in the bloody door down there. Anyway, he takes the eggs, the eggs get cooked, and he puts the eggs back in here. Actually, that's supposed to run all on its own because of the eggs. Why aren't you doing the eggs right, Ivo? Is it because of lack of power? I can't help but notice nothing's getting put in here, and that's at full power, whereas these two are almost out. Actually, that one's not getting anything either. That's really weird. I don't know. I've made a mistake with this, clearly. Right, I'm just going to put a load of the eggs. Oh no, that one is connected, apparently. Screw it, I'll just dump a load of them in there. So the eggs are supposed to get put back into this one, and then Ivo takes the eggs, puts them into this box, and then Bob will put the eggs in there. Bob does like his chickens, and in particular he likes his eggs, and he puts the eggs in there, and it's supposed to feed the three of them. Anyway, sorry, I've got a lot going on here. Right, I'll check the power system. So for the power, I have the G-Tech patented magmatic circuit, and this is normally pretty damn flawless. So this is the traditional magma crucible powered by netherrack, which is why I have the thing in the nether, producing excess amounts of lava, which all gets pumped next door. And for some reason the lever doesn't work on this door, I have no idea why, into here. And then this all gets turned into... yeah, there's tons of power. It all gets turned into power, and then the power is piped around the city, the village. At the moment it is only a village. How's your son doing, Petra? Is he ready to grow up? No? Okay. I have no idea why that's not getting the power. I assume there's some loss in it, or maybe I might need to put a few more NG cubes around. Maybe an NG cube at each junction or something. That would be nice, just to increase the power storage. And over here we have Farmer Gabriel. Who's that? Who's that, and why are you injured? Oh, it's Ricky. Ricky, why the hell are you injured? Is it because you were drowning? Shake hand. Yes, so polite. Good friends, you and I. Oh, he's healing. No, he must have been fighting something. This is Gabriel. Gabriel is called, because he reaps things. So I have carrots growing, I have wheat, and as soon as I get a single bloody raw potato, because all of these baked potatoes I frickin' found, he'll have potato crops here, which will do the same thing as the eggs do for the ranchers, where he'll drop them off at the side, or the farmhand will drop them off at the side. They'll get taken over, cooked, and brought back here for feeding Gabriel and his farmhand, Sombra or something, I haven't decided yet. And these extra stuff will be taken over to the ranch and be automatically fed to the animals, so that they just cycle on their own. Haven't got that far yet. This is mostly a work in progress. I've been focusing on... What the hell? What the hell? What the hell was that? Why is everything on fire here now? Ricky? You're supposed to put your bloody cigarettes out. Oh, it's kind of lagging now. I'm sort of running this at the fringes of what I can get... Ow! Of what I can get away with running. It's not a very well optimised pack, and I've got a load of crap in it. Oh, come on. Oh, for some reason, Vein Miner doesn't work with the rubber trees. Okay, yeah, chop that down. We good? Yeah, I think we're good. Ricky, don't throw your cigarettes away in the forest. Jesus. Oh, I bet it was something to do with this obelisk. So I've got this massive open space, you see, to work with. Oh, a load of... are these great... No, they're not great woods, they're just oak. What is going on over here? I've got a load of mushroom islands. Yeah, mushroom island biomes around here as well. No? Nothing here? Mushrooms. Anyway. Right, so that's sort of essentially Dryad Village. And it is very much a work in progress. I'm working on the town hall a lot at the moment. I mean, to be honest, this video's turned entirely into me explaining sort of what I've been up to, but that's fine, you know. This is very much a self-indulgent video. This is what I do when I'm just playing for fun. So this is the town hall, and this is the brain. Isn't it marvelous? The brain of the entire place, completely goddamn empty. That's because that's going to be a computer, because I want to move my whole base over here, you see. So I've got the power all set up with this bloody, how much is this, like 3.2 million RF, I think that is. And unfortunately, because of how freaking complicated this stuff is to make now, with like the fluids crystal, actually that's not too bad. Quartz fiber, oh yeah, that's not too bad, I can make that. But I had to go around and find a load of these bloody inscription things, to these inscriber presses. It's been a bitch, essentially, to get all of that working. And I was going to have this side as a chapel, you know, because Wiley requested, because I like to roleplay when I'm doing these as well. Wiley requested I make a chapel for the village, and I was going to have a chapel here, but now Wiley's dead and told me to go away as his last words. I'm not sure I want to, but I might do it in his memory. Speaking of which, I need a sign. I need a headstone. Let's get a bit of cobblestone. I'll do something with that. Right, I've got a chisel in here. So this is a golden bag of holding that I use to carry crap. I don't know why I have all this crap. Oh yeah, I went mining. Right. Also, cool trick. If you want to have a thing in the nether, a quarry in the nether, put a blood bucket from Biomes of Plenty down, and it'll turn all lava into obsidian in the nether, so you don't need to put water or milk or something down, because those don't work. Right, chisel. And let's go with the light panel. I'll be respectful. Petra. I'll bring Petra along. She should really see her husband's funeral. God, lassie. Right. Petra. Right, we're going to go do your husband's last rites. Normally he'd be conducting the service, but because he was the priest, but as he's the dead one, I'll do it. Come on. So, you see, this was really fortuitous spawning. So there was that sort of town hall. And then just over here... Oh, see, just picked up another freaking 20 feathers. Right over here, past the butchery, is a naturally spawning mine. This is amazing. I mean, it's not very big, but, you know, it's more for the look of the thing. So I really like that. And also, I don't think I actually... Ah, yeah, you can just about see it on the minimap. Across this empty way, see, I made space for the inevitable road that I will make, but I've got other things on my mind at the moment. I didn't think I'd actually have a dead person yet. It's a naturally spawning graveyard. So that's really cool. With its own little crypt. Nothing in it, but... Right, as Wiley didn't drop anything, I'm just going to dedicate this first one to him. Oh, it's Petra, of course. Right, Petra. Stay and watch the funeral, would you? So, Rip Wiley. He was my first villager. He was a brief husband, and he was a briefer father. It's tragic, isn't it, Petra? Yeah, I'm sure you're going to need some comforting, but I'm afraid that's not my job. Yeah, it's pretty tragic. I mean, how are you holding up? Your mood is passive. Joke? Oh, okay, yeah, she didn't like me joking. She didn't like me joking in front of her dead husband's grave. That's a bit of a shame. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got going on. I've mostly been, working on this this thing, because you see I sort of went wandering around looking for a village. I eventually did find one there, including well, 2 villages. One was an ancient warfare village, that one. 2 ancient warfare castles, a normal village, an ancient warfare thing, and then a load of these like gears in the sand, including a massive one right near where I spawned. And I got over here, and there's a pyramid down there, but I got as far as about here, and then I got killed. Because the mobs are hostile. There's the tower, look. Because I spawned somewhere like down here, and I saw the tower, and it's like, oh, I need somewhere to set a base. But there, where is it? Abandoned hall. Right, if I... Petra. Right, we're going to go on a quick little journey together. That way. And this thing, right up here, this is what my town hall is based on. Because I found another one right here, look. The one I set up was in slightly better condition than this, but only slightly. I know it had more of an upper floor, but this is essentially it. So as you can see, I've kept the majority of the architecture the same. I've just changed the materials, and I sort of used that same architectural style for the rest of Dryad Village. I've also expanded off to the side because I really can't be bothered to walk back. I'm just going to teleport to Dryad Village. I try not to use them, that's why I've got the enhanced portal. I just really can't be bothered to walk around. Oh, I can put Petra back down now. Right, Petra. Yeah, she moved in with Wiley when they got married, you see. Hello, why are you still following me? Move freely, that's why. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I plan on expanding this out. I should really go shopping for more villagers because they're not procreating and spreading as much as I thought. I'm surprised she hasn't put that baby down. It's supposed to be 10 minutes and that's definitely been at least a couple of hours. Is the baby okay? Alright then. Also these guards just moved in. Hey Charlie. Charlie's married to Belkis. Belkis! Hello Belkis. Joke? Yeah, very unfortunate. Belkis is because the 4 original ones I found that I stole from that other village were Petra, Belkis, Wiley, and a guard called Buford, who apparently wandered off into the wilderness and never came back. But he's been replaced by Charlie, 2 guys called Ronnie and Ricky. They all end in a Y sound. Now that I think about it. Anyway. So that's Dryad Village. This is very much a work in progress, and I don't know how long I'll continue playing this, because my with Age of Decay coming to an end, my server is going to be repurposed for sort of my group to play with. So I'll probably be playing on that more. But yeah, this is just a thing to show you what I do when I'm playing Minecraft with just me. I do tell stories with my guys, my characters. I try and create an interesting place while also destroying the environment as much as humanly possible. And that's more of a thing back at the sand base. Oh god, Petra, bloody hell, what are you doing standing behind me? Jeez, you made me jump. That's more of a thing at sand base than here. But yeah, that's... Oh yes, the architecture I've gone for is sandstone. Yes, these were the ones I was going to have ebony, and the reason I was going to use ebony was because you don't get coloured oak stairs, but instead I just used carpenter stairs, and that did the trick much easier than breeding out bloody ebony just for the sole purpose of making stairs. Seemed a bit insane, but anyway. So in the future I'll be building the brain. That is a massive task. I'm probably going to have to get a reactor. I need to... Because you see, the reason there's this gaping hole in the wall here still is I found so little obsidian, because these open blocks tanks which use 4 obsidian per 2 tanks. And I have found so little obsidian, it is insane. Also, I can triple the production of the energy here. Just put another 2 rows, maybe another... Bloody hell, I can times it by 6. Have 3 across the top as well. Anyway, yeah, so little obsidian, because the 2 things I haven't had much of are obsidian and diamonds. Did I hear explosions? Nope, that's cows. And you see, look, Bob, that idiot, is stuck on the terrain. I don't know if it's because they don't recognise the fences as proper terrain, but they are constantly getting stuck on them. See, where the hell is he going? There is nothing over there for him. What the hell are you doing, you idiot? See, he's like, oh, I'm just going to keep hopping along there. Hang on, I'm supposed to be going over there. I built it, because you have to give them routing directions and stuff. The directions I gave him were so he should never have to travel in that direction. From here, he goes that way, so he'd just like glide along it and then clip off of it. But no, they all managed to get stuck. I've had to turn all of this into bloody fence gate, because when Ivo would go in to get his food, he'd always get stuck on a different bit of fence on the way out. It's ridiculous. The pathing is utter shit. Also, for the animal farm here, I had to put it around the blocks with the fence in, because chickens do this. They all get stuck in the fence and are therefore in the same block width as the fence. So if you have the animal farm just inside, like I do with all other animals, then it doesn't pick them up and doesn't breed or harvest them at all. It is a really weird system. To be honest, Ancient Warfare is a bit of a buggy mod. It's sort of like colony survival in Minecraft. Why is that chicken out? Colony survival in Minecraft, and you know, the pathing is just as much of an issue in this as it is in colony survival. The pathing in colony survival is, or at least was, really shit. I should probably play the newer update. But anyway, that is all for this video. It's gone on long enough now. I was sort of hoping to actually do something with it, like I was gonna build the brain or go find some more villagers, but I don't know. I just fancied saying what I've been doing. Also, I had a bit of a fight with one of the guards because I accidentally hit him with a sword when we were fighting off monsters, and then as I was apologising, I punched him in the face. It wasn't Charlie, though, it was one of the Ronnies. Maybe the short one. Also, Grimoire of Gaia mobs spawn fucking everywhere. So now I have centaurs in the bloody farm, because in this version of the mod isn't the thing that stops them spawning within an area, so I have to put up with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I won't be showing you any more of this. This is just a little thing. If you're interested, I can sort of post updates on Twitter for as long as I continue playing it, but I have no idea how long that'll be. Hope you enjoyed this. This is my birthday special. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry I had to bump Farwind for this, but, you know, you can see why I didn't want them both, you know, one after another, because they're both Minecraft, and they're both using the Sortex pack, and they're both using the same skin, because I don't bother changing. Oops, go away. Nope. Sorry, I just turned off the recording. Oh, I'm an idiot. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. And I'm now 25.